Are you listening?
What's up, everybody?
Good morning. It's the Billy and I. Yeah. Cheers to you.
Good old mustard.
Cold canned coffee. Coffee in a can, also known as coffee bullets.
Yep. Actually, I drank mine at room temperature.
Room temperature coffee.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite ways to drink coffee. Is it slowly drink it down and it cools down. Love room temperature coffee. Yeah. So good morning, everybody. I know there's lots going on today. Want to say hello to everybody here. Hello, my creep. Hello, new peeps. Hello, Coogie Dude.
Good morning.
Good morning, handsome man.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, I didn't know he's going to sully the show with a San Francisco 49ers Cup.
Oh, yeah. Lord, San Francisco.
Yeah, who beat the Eagles at home by over 20 points.
Nice.
Yes. Got an easy schedule.
I wish the Eagles would have had one.
Well, the Eagles they have more games than us. I mean,
yeah, Eagles are better than San Francisco.
Yeah, they're 10-3 and we're 9-3. So
yeah.
I'm just trying to mess with you. I don't
have at it.
I don't even watch football.
It's all free speech, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even watch football unless it's Ohio State. And I'm made to watch it from Mississippi.
Yeah, Ohio State didn't make the playoffs. So yeah, it's just the usual top four. Alabama, Michigan, Texas, and who's the other one? I can't remember the other one. But anyway, so you two are looking good today.
You're looking good.
Yeah, I watched Hillbilly's stream.
Well,
he was having problems with some of the decks. He's playing that one with 20 decks or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that one creature built all the way up.
Yeah,
like 60 something.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I was there. I was watching that creature grow. I was like, when it was like a 22, I'm like, holy cow! I was kind of disappointed because my mouse wouldn't show the card when I clicked on it because it's not arena.
The only problem I have is that when I play arena on my phone, I can't see the cards. I mean, the print is so tiny, so I don't know what's. I mean,
mobile arena is the worst thing they came out with because it's so hard to see the game on a phone.
Right.
And I tried getting it on my laptop, but I couldn't get it on my laptop for some reason.
That's weird.
It's kind of a heavy program, so it could be that.
Yeah, I got a lot of free space on my hard drive, so I don't know. And then there's another thing that I wanted to ask Hillbilly about.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it, but when I'm playing the game, it tells me to make a spell to kill the creature. I have no idea how to make a spell. You know.
All right. It's just telling you to play a spell that you can use to kill the creature.
Yeah, but it's a spell on a card, or is it on?
Yeah, it's on a card.
Yeah, you got to think of this. All cards that are not lands are spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All cards that. So if it's a land, it doesn't. But you need a land to make a spell, right?
Yeah, right. But
Yes.
like the cards in your hand are spells from artifacts, creatures, planeswalkers, enchantments, sagas, battles. You know, anything that's not a land card is considered a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, I can't see the print on the cards to tell. I mean, I look at it and see it's a creature,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I can't see what its powers are.
Oh yeah.
The print is so small. Then I play a card, and all of a sudden I'm at.
It's hard too when you're doing it by with mobile.
Yeah, it's really hard.
I got it on my mobile phone, but I hardly ever use it. I mostly use my computer instead of my mobile phone.
Yeah, but you've been playing it long enough where you have a great idea of what the card does. You know,
I got so many cards, I don't know what half of them do because I have to read all the cards over and over and over.
Over and over. Right? Especially when they go on the battlefield and they condense it and hide the text box and just show a picture. And you kind of I have to constantly like cover my mouse over the card to show the text on it. Yeah, so I can't imagine how it would be on a phone. Even though I'd rather play it on a phone.
Oh, it's worse. It is worse on a phone.
Yeah, they have no way to. I mean, they have, and it moves pretty quickly, and you have no way to read it. I have no way to read it at first, you know. So that's one of the challenges I'm having. Is so.
If you can get it on your PC, it'll be better.
Yeah.
So, right, but once we give you some physical product going on and playing some games, we can walk you through playing the game a little more efficiently.
Yep. Yeah. So I understand that. So I mean, we'll know in a couple of weeks, a week or so. Yep. I think I get my cards Thursday. I think.
Woo!
Woo! I get mine. Yep. Woohoo!
Yep. Well, I got to order Mrs. Hillbilly 2 Christmas presents yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
nice.
But kissing her on the cheek is free. Did you actually spend money on her?
Yeah, unfortunately.
So did Derek give you a present for her? 5 minutes of perverts.
Hey, Dark Master.
What's up, Dark Master?
What's up? Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. And
today I was just playing randomized decks.
All right. Yeah, you were, but you were doing pretty good though. You were throwing some fisticuffs out there.
Yeah.
And thinking of fisticuffs, we're gonna shout out today's channel sponsor, CarnsAutopia.com, where you can get sweet, cool Magic the Gathering swag like dice bags, dice boxes, and now these really cool enamel pins like this. Boom! Like I really think that's a cool enamel pin or lapel pin.
Cool. Yeah,
that is hella
nice.
cool. Yeah, salty. If you didn't know, salty means you get sour or bitter when you lose a game or have a certain play. It's a player lingo for feeling bad for losing.
Are you feeling salty?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. So yeah, that's a nice looking pin.
Right. And with that, we're gonna just divvy down to the card of the day.
Card of the day.
Whoa. All right. Now I know this is another blue card, and I usually try to diverse myself from just doing blue cards. But I was thinking about this card today. I'm like, this card could definitely be printed in a standard set and still be powerful.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You want to read this card?
Creature Rogue.
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right, Looter, Ill Core, 1 in a blue. Creature Core Road. Nice. Has shadow, so it cannot be blocked. It can only be blocked with it cannot be blocked unless the other creature has shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, unblockable pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever Looter Ill Core deals damage to my opponent, draw a card, then discard a card. Nice. Very powerful ability right now in standard.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the closest thing to this in standard we got right at the moment is Moonseeker Hacker.
Yep.
Moonseeker Hacker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, right now they got a mechanic called Descend.
Mm-hmm.
In standard. This will enable Descend. Because you're discarding a card into the graveyard.
Yeah, because Descend doesn't care where the card comes from as long as it goes to the graveyard that turn.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty chill. Pretty good analysis of how it affects standard today. I think it's a pretty boss card. I love looting just in general and having an unblockable combat card, because usually when you play this card, no one else is playing Shadow. It's pretty solid for just basically tapping a card, dealing a damage, and looting. Yeah, yep. And since it's a creature, you can Voltron it, build it up, make it a bigger effect.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I run this in my Rafika the Mini deck, where Rafika the Mini loves the Voltron cards, and if this is in play, I'll build this card up, trying to do like 20 damage and drawing a card, discarding a card.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I like that card. I wish it was in standard right now.
Me too. I wish it would make cards like this in standard more viable. But will they ever bring back Shadow?
Probably not.
No, but it's a pretty saucy card.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Zert. Hello, Johnny Zert. Johnny Zert. Johnny Zert. Hello. He says hello to Hillbilly, Super Fast Tortoise, Coogie Dude. Saying hello. All right. Now for the picture of the day. Ooh, this picture of the day is gonna get hold on. It's gonna get Hillbilly in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Where is it? Hold on. Oh, it didn't upload. Oh, I uploaded the wrong picture of that. There we go.
The picture of
I actually uploaded the thumbnail. Boom, right there.
Oh, there it is.
It costs $5.
Right? When someone asks how much your build cost from front of your wife, like for your commander deck. Oops, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to know. I just dropped $50 on a card. That face. Yeah. That's hilarious. This picture is brought by Tibalt's Apprentice. You can definitely find his channel.
Oh.
And I will put the Tibalt's link in chat. Boom, boom. Boom. No, I just spelled Tibalt wrong.
Yes.
And on top of that, boom, boom. I just thought that picture was funny. We got TCG Dude.
Yo.
TCG Dude, what's up?
Hey, good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was late. I was in the line. I went to the gas station, and there's a McDonald's there. And I think they were short-staffed this morning, man, because it took like almost 15 minutes to get my food, and like even then, like he forgot the coffee, and like he was in such a rush to do whatever he was doing that he didn't look at the window for like 5 minutes almost. And I'm like, bro. So anyways, yeah.
Oh, that's just a normal day at McDonald's here.
Yeah,
oh, no doubt.
Yeah. These fast food places are getting worse. I mean, they're getting paid more, and the service is crap.
Yep. I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, it's far and few between when it's good. I'm not trying to shill it too much, obviously. I'm not sponsored or any crap like that. But man, the Mickey D is actually just down the street that I frequent. Until the recent price hikes, have actually had pretty good food, like, for understanding that it's fast food.
Yeah.
But pleasantly surprised is how I would usually be. But man, not anymore.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I hear you.
That reminds me back of my old fast food days.
So, anywho's, what's the action today?
All right, so the action today. So sorry, someone came to the door. The wife was answering, and I'm like, "Oh, what do I need to do?" So the today's just more of an open forum day, but in private chat. All righty. Okay, that's good to know. All right, it's important information brought to you by the wife. Dun, dun, dun. All right, if it were real, if it were you, as an open discussion episode, which is today, just people chewing the fat, having a conversation. The question being, what would you add to the show segment if you were to add a show segment to the show? What would you change or what would you improve to implement what you want? Looking to expand the show's look, but whatever that means to you. Let's deep dive into just having fun.
Dive into having fun.
The only thing I would change is that, the card of the day, the last part of the intro on that card of the day, I can't understand what it's saying.
Oh, the combo breaker part?
Yeah. I can understand the rest of it, but that last part, it sounds like a big bunch of blah, 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 blah.
That's very true. It's supposed to be a combo breaker with an echo and whatnot.
The echo is probably what's making it where you can't understand it.
Right. Yeah, when growing up, like I've been a big Mortal Kombat fan, but when Killer Instinct came out, I always loved the sound of combo breaker, so I tried mimicking that without copyrights. But I get what you're saying.
Okay. Well,
Killer Instinct was one of my favorite games growing up, to be honest with you. Like, one of the first Christmases that I can remember. Mainly for the presents from it, not the event itself, of course. I was like 5 or 6 or whatever. And yeah, I got Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. And then Killer Instinct, and it was that black cartridge. And it was so fun to play, man. And the sound on there, the soundtrack. And anybody who got a hard copy of the game back in the day knows that it was one of the few games that actually released with an album, like a CD. Yeah.
Right. There was a CD in the box. I remember that CD from back in the day.
My favorite video game was Zelda.
Zelda. Dun, 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 dun.
Wow. Well, you guys are pretty modern. Back in the day, I used to play floppy disks where you had to load them up, one after the other. It takes like 20 minutes to load them up.
The old 3 1/4?
game. Yep. No, the 5-inch.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that's back in the day. Back in like I don't know, 80, 84, no, even before that, maybe 82. And my fun game was Search for Red October. Yeah, that was it was a hard game to play because you had to, follow it, and it had all the coordinates and everything. You had to know the coordinates and have where to hunt it, and yeah, it was a hard game to play because you had to have 2 floppy drives, one to keep the game going and one to save your data on.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going way back. I don't know if Derek remembers the first PC we had.
That reminds me of Oregon Trail.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. No, I remember in Germany when I was like wee little lad that you got a computer and you let me play with the Paint program.
Paint program. Yeah, I probably did.
Right, because it had a Mickey Mouse thing that we printed off.
Oh yeah. But I got one of the very first PCs, other than what they had with the tape. They had the cassette tape. Then the
Was that
Commodore,
the Amiga or Commodore? Yeah.
Commodore. I don't remember the name of it,
Hmm.
but it was awesome because you didn't have to play with discs all the time. You just put one of the discs and it loaded onto a hard drive, and uh, and you got to play your game. And it had the remember the print paper that the dot. I forget what it's called. You print it up, and it burned the dot into it. It had special paper.
Mm.
Oh, like with the dots on both sides, like the tearaway for the line printers?
Yeah, it was a max dot or some, and it had like burn paper. You put the paper in, and it used heat to melt the paper to make to burn the paper, and then that printed it up, and it was called a microdot or something.
Like dot matrix? Is Tibalt's asking?
Yeah, it might be a dot matrix. I don't remember, but the printers were really tiny, and paper was really expensive. And but yeah, that's just memory lanes going back a little bit. But I owned
A little bit. You
owned,
just turned me into like a 2-year-old child.
yeah. But I always had a computer from every generation except from 2012. I bought a new computer from every generation, and every generation it got better, but it got more expensive. It had Windows 5, and before that you had you had DOS. You had DOS computers.
Yeah, DOS is old school nowadays.
MS-DOS.
MS-DOS, yes. And then Windows came along, and they made DOS obsolete, and then they had Windows the next generation. So yeah, I had like 30 years of following the computer.
Did you ever? Did any of y'all ever play a mud game? I've done some research, like and YouTubing of like video game history and all that stuff, because I love video games, and like going back into the first form of multiplayer games, it was like MUDs, multi-user dungeons.
Oh,
And,
okay.
It was essentially text-based games.
Right.
But you could have multiple people in the same, client or whatever the hell you'd call it.
I can say yes and no. Like I never played an official mud game, but we've done something similar on blogs back in the day when we played some D&Ds.
See, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like 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 the way we did it is you'd have the DM kind of like set up the game and a battle attack, and because at the time you didn't get to roll your dice. The first person to have the reply sent got the first action. Then everything fell in line as things came in.
Oh, okay.
Huh. Yeah. Wow.
I remember that. I had one of the first Ataris that came out, and I had the game Asteroids. I got so bored, I played played two players on that, and flipped it 2 times in a row on both players.
Yeah. Was Dad has an Atari in his closet. He's planning on sending me in the future.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. And who's ever had modem at 1 megahertz?
Tibalt's apprentice says he got his first speeding ticket coming home with a Commodore 64.
Ooh. Yeah, I couldn't wait to open that baby.
Right. That's pretty awesome. He's got it. He's like, I want to learn programming. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's because the best way to abuse Commodores were to learn its programmings and how to get the games installed and all that jazz. I've personally never used the Commodore 64, But the watching people who've played with them and edited them on YouTube and whatnot, man, that was a crazy game. We had ways to create your own games. Then, like in magazines, you get this long code, this extremely long code that you could type in, and you had to do it correctly. And once you've done it, you got to play a game for free.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It's insane.
I did that. It is. I mean, you have to put the code in just perfect, and it's like 1,000 lines of code.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right.
But because the games were expensive, so why not get a free game in the magazine?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You're paying for the prescription of that magazine too. So that's a good service. Even though the games, like, compared to today's standard, were cheap as hell.
Yeah.
like the quality, but man, the stuff we did, the stuff people did for entertainment and entertaining themselves.
Yeah, it was like computers are today, or just everybody has one or two or three of them, and back in the day, I mean, way back in the day, if you had a computer, you had to find somebody. It was really hard to find somebody else with a computer, so you can kind of hook up and share programs and that.
But technology is a whole lot better now than what it was then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You can share things easier, and you can do a lot of things easier. Like nowadays.
Not only that, schools are going to it too. For example, as I went to Sam's Club yesterday, went to pull up to the gas station there at Sam's Club, and I was having trouble. First time using their pumps, and the attendant helped me do it, and I struck up a conversation with him. He's like, "Yeah, I went to buy my grandson some paper, and he told me we don't use paper no more, Granddad. We use computers."
Yeah,
and I'm like, and I was shocked to myself. That shocked me too, because I'm like, computers and no paper.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Dang.
So I was watching 60 Minutes last night.
Oh yeah, and watching the clock go by.
Yeah, that's right. And IBM is making a computer that can do, check it, 1 billion cycles a second. It would be the fastest. It would make today's supercomputers like the old 64. I mean, it's not perfected. All right, it's not perfected yet.
Right.
But it just does. It does all the equations that these supercomputers take years to do. This computer can do it in seconds.
Dang.
And whoever perfected it, because they got Google, IBM, and China is building one, and it has a cooling system like that, 1 degree Kelvin, which is like minus 462 degrees. And that's what keeps it cool, but they haven't got it perfected yet, because they still have a lot of.
That kind of sounds like one of those quantum computers.
Yes, exactly. That's what it is, a quantum computer. Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was really interesting, and it's not for the homes for sure, but if you have a huge business like Google, if Google had one of those that could run all its programs in one second and have everything done, but they have a lot of bugs in it, so they got to get all the bugs out first.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now they just need to make a computer that makes me money, just for doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's what AI is for. Yeah.
The controversy around AI right now is so ridiculous.
Well, all you do is you get a computer and you put a email out to everybody and said, "I'll lick stamps for your letters, and you pay me 1 cent a stamp, then then I'll get paid." So just think about that. That's work from home.
Or I could convince everybody that I'm a Nigerian prince who has lots of money.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I think that one's been there, done that.
Right. Yeah, I got lots of money. I just need to transfer it, but I need someone to hold it in their bank account, and I'll pay you some money so I can transfer it to another bank account. See, sounds like a solid plan.
It sounds like a solid plan. That's right.
Foolproof.
Twiddler.
Twiddler. Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo, yo. Yeah. Wish I had a dice box. Woo, 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 woo. I don't have any dice. I don't even have any dice. I have to get those next.
All right. And
do Monopoly dice count?
Yeah, Monopoly dice can count. All right. Now we're going to go to the shill segment of Shilling for Cards Artopia because it's halftime show. CardsArtopia.com, where you can get sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags, dice boxes, dice pets, sweet enamel pins, just like this one. Bing. Yeah, just like that. Boom. Check that out. Yes, go to CardsArtopia.com. Get them ordered. Buy them. And increase your collection. Make yourself known as that cool guy in your group. Go to CardsArtopia.com. And TCG Dude said he'll be back in a second. All right. Woo. Now.
Meow.
Yeah, that was a cat. He was digging at the door. He's like, "Let me out! Let me out! I want to go outside."
Yeah.
Sure. I remember all those old days when I was game systems and everything that I had growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And today it's totally different.
Yep. It used to be the family home entertainment system. Now it's not. It's your personal gaming system. You, your wife, your kid, your dog can have one and play them in their own TVs because you're only allowed to have like one account on them most of the time.
Yep.
It's back in the day stuff is. I mean, when they have, I know. Back in the 80s or 90s, they had two gaming systems. I think one was Commodore, one was Atari, and there's another one.
Nintendo?
No, this is before Nintendo.
The Magnavox Odyssey.
I have one in my. I have one in my closet. It's
Activision.
No, it's older than that.
Anyway, can't get older than the Magnavox Odyssey.
No, what was it? I can't even think. My brain is going.
I know you had two different types of Ataris for sure in your collection.
Yeah. I had two, but then I had I can't remember. Anyway, it's one of the old ones where the fonts, the programming was totally different than any other programming. So you couldn't use Microsoft products on it. It had its own software, and you had to, whenever you did a program, you had to put the program in, and then you had to let it load up, and then you could play, and you can make charts on it, and it was a professional. At the time, it was like a professional computer where you could use at home or at the office, and it's just really small and had all this stuff to go with it to make it work.
Like a Macintosh computer?
No, it's way before. Don't you guys don't worry about it. I'll think about it and I'll let you
Apple?
know tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, don't rock your brains out. I'll go look at my closet and I'll find it what it is.
All right. Well, let's really quick cover the
What?
really quick or cover the movers and shakers, the top 5 of each. And I'm actually surprised to see we got Mondrak Glory Dominus going up 3%, 79 cents to $30. That's pretty crazy. It's that we've actually watched this card creep up from 27 to 30 this entire week, or this last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Jetmir's Garden has gone up 4% to $14 about. It's gone up pretty good, 56 cents. This card is a Triland, meaning that it counts as a mountain, forest, and plains, which you'll learn. And when playing Paper Magic, usually there's the forest, or there are plains, or there are mountain individually. So that's crazy. That's cool. Tiziano's Tidebender is still creeping up a little, 2%, going up 36 cents to 12.28. Still doing pretty good. Got Shattered Sanctum, a land that we've seen creep up a little bit more and more, by $2 this week, 28 cents. Shattered Sanctum's doing pretty good. Blossoming Tortoise, $7 card, gone up 4%. It's been slowly creeping up. It's gone up 25 cents since the Blossoming Tortoise. We all need a Blossoming Tortoise in our life. That's why we watch the morning show. All right, then on the top 5 losers going down, we got Wedding Announcement going down 5% to $16. My hands are shaking. Well, Wedding Announcement is just dropping. Attracts the Grand Unifier is actually it's gone down 5%, but it's been pretty much stable. So this card has been doing pretty good, staying in standard. It is about 14.50, doing pretty good. Quatorius Khan is still dropping down. It's kind of crazy seeing this guy slowly drop. -5% down. It's an $8 card at the moment, so we'll probably see this card drop down like $5 in like a week, or maybe 2. Yeah.
Wow.
Soul Cauldrons, it's barely going down today, -1%. It's just dropping down a little. It's still a $45 card, still meaning it sees lots of plays, just people are getting their copies. They don't need to search for more. Then we got Oslo Shattered Spire going down 5%, 736. This is just showing that it's not performing as expected. Like, people wanted to perform a lot better than it is, but it's still doing pretty good. People are still running it because it's still a good 2-drop legendary artifact. And I actually want to read this card to see why people are playing it, because the original Ozolith moved counters around. Ozolith, the Shadow Spider, costs 2 generic and a green. It's a legendary artifact. If one or more +1 counters will be put on an artifact or creature you control, that many counters +1 are put on that creature or artifact instead. All right. And you can pay generic and green, put a +1 counter on target artifact or creature you control, activate on the sorcery. Oh, that's pretty good. So it's just a good Atraxa piece. So people really don't need this piece. So this is an extra. I had to read the card to understand why it was going down, and that makes sense. All right, and that was the top 5 shakers going up and down this week.
That last card on the top winners, can you look at that for a minute?
The Shokin?
Yeah, I'm surprised that's going. That's pretty good. It's going up.
All right, it's gone up a little. It's about a $4 card. It's a land that enters battlefield that taps for a red, and it has channel for 3 generic and 4. When Crucible Defiance is cycled, you create 2 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens that gain haste until end of turn. Ability costs 1 less to cast to activate for each legendary creature you control. That's not bad. Not bad. 4 mana for 2 1/1s is like 4 mana for 2 1/1s is like meh. But for the fact that it's an ability, it's harder to counter, and that's why people are liking this card. I like that. All right.
All right there.
Boop. Yay. There we go. That was pretty cool. Thank you for watching the Mover Shakers. The Mover and Shakers today were brought to you by Mr. Hillbilly.
Hey, you should. Yeah, Hillbilly, you should sponsor that segment. You know, that's right. And he'll sponsor one of your segments.
I ain't got no segments. I'm just a streamer.
He streams. He streams.
The streamer.
Let's see. Sega Genesis or even older, ColecoVision.
Nope. It's in the early. Had to be in. Let's see, the early '80s or early '80s, late '70s. It came out. I think 80, 81. I mean, I think that's when it came out. I have to go look. But it was a pretty cool computer. But really, if you're used to using Microsoft products or DOS, you go to this computer and everything is simpler, but the codes are different. So you can only use these programs on this type of computer. You can't switch it to one of the other computers they had, which are all mentioned here. But yeah, it's a pretty good computer. It's pretty good for what it did. I'll go look.
Was it the IBM?
No, it wasn't IBM.
All right, because the three top computers from that era was IBM PC and Commodore 64 and the ZX81. That's why I was asking.
64. I don't think it was a Commodore though. Because I had all the Commodore stuff.
Right. All right. Well, that was interesting. Google actually had answers for me.
Yep.
Tabal's Prince, not a trash 80.
That's it, man.
He meant TSR 80.
Yeah. I know. TSR 80.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Now I got my brain going, so after the show, and after I get released,
Yeah.
I'll go look and I'll make a note.
All right. Thinking of such, I can't say we've been off topic because it wasn't really a topic today other than shooting ideas. So I'm going to shoot to Hillbilly. Handsome looking dude over there with the long hair and beard. You said you don't have any segments. Did you want a segment of your own on the show? What would you cover?
I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know what I would cover.
Right. But you can come up with something if you want. Give you a few minutes to shine on your own on the show.
I'll try to think of something.
Yeah.
And TCG dude.
Yo, what's up, bud?
This is what's up to you. How are you hanging? How you doing? When's that live going on?
I'm doing all right. I'll just let my food settle, my coffee settle. I don't have my green screen up right now, so that's why I'm not on the camera. But as far as the live stream goes, I was actually planning on doing it here sooner than later, but apparently the ban announcement is actually already out. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much have that rolling at about noon Pacific Standard. So if you want to hear my thoughts. Yeah, the info's already out there. The info's out there.
They just sneakily put it in there.
They did those. They sneaky guys.
Gavin Verhey already spoiled the Popper card that got banned today.
Okay, without spoiling anything, TCG dude.
What's up?
Was anything from Standard banned?
Not that I have seen, but I only slightly glossed over the list because I want to give at least the most genuine reaction that I can, given that I've seen it. So yeah. But anywho's, yeah, it'll be interesting logging into MTGO later and playing some casual modern matches and seeing if it's affected anything. As far as arena goes, I think standard should be all right. If you're a historic or explorer player, that's probably a different conversation. But you know,
so they got a list that of banned cards, and if you have one in your deck, you can't play it, right?
Right. Now, if you have one thing about Arena, what they do, if they banned a card and it's in your deck or you own it, they will give you a wild card.
Ooh.
If they banned that card.
Sorry, while you guys were looking, I was looking at the ban list today with no spoilers, but one card got unbanned from a non-standard format because it's not standard anymore. I'm like, I wonder what that's going to do to the price of that card. And when you see it, it'll be crazy. I showed off the list, but I don't want to spoil anything for the dude.
Right. That's the reason why I just ask him a yes or no question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. But yeah, I'll be online periodically today for gaming purposes. So if anybody's trying to hit me up on Arena or MTGO and jam some Magic, let me know.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck on Arena.
Don't forget, you do have exclamation mark TCG dude as a command to shill your channel out when you're talking with us, having fun.
Thanks, buddy.
And the reason why I say good luck on Arena, there's bugs that keeps people from doing challenges.
Yeah, well,
that's a shame.
And he's not, and Hillbilly's not the only one being affected by this because I watched the karate guy. I can't think of his name at the moment.
Ace.
Yeah, I watched him play, and he was having challenge issues too.
Yep. You'll end up getting an error message, and when you get the error message, sometimes you can uninstall the game and reinstall it, and that'll fix the bug. Sometimes.
Yeah, until you hit your data cap. No, I'm just kidding.
But that's
like he was challenging like different people and only could get one game in with one person in particularly on his channel, and he just didn't understand why. Like only one person was able to challenge him, and everybody else is having issues.
But if you uninstall your game, you lose all your data.
No.
It's all kept on the server. All your cards in your collection are kept server side.
Oh, okay.
The only thing you have to remember is your password and your email that you use to go in to get into the game, and that's it.
Well, I remember I made mine easy, so this old brain of mine won't forget.
Yeah. Your password is belly button. Yep. Oops. Just shadow the world.
But that's all you need if you uninstall the game and reinstall it. You just need to know the email and your password, because it'll come back to that same screen asking you if it's a new account or not, and you just push log in.
Right.
Put the email and your password in, then you'll get all your information back.
So if I end up being able to install it on my laptop, I just use the same password and email.
Yeah, use the same email, the same password. Then let's say you get into deck creation, you make a deck on your mobile phone, and then that deck will show up on your laptop.
Yeah,
and vice versa.
Ooh,
because it's the same account.
Ooh.
But you only can change your password and stuff off your laptop. You can't do that off your phone.
Right.
Right. If you have it on your computer or laptop. All right. Yeah, that'd be fun. Well, maybe I'll put it on my computer.
Yep, but you'll use the same email, same password, and then going to be in the same account on your phone and on your computer.
Okay. And it doesn't matter which operating system you have, right?
Right.
No.
Don't matter.
Oh, okay.
I get just like my phone is an Apple phone, iPhone. I got
Right.
Arena on it. I got my computer is Windows.
Oh, okay.
And the same game. And I got Arena downloaded on my computer. And if I make a deck on my phone, on my iPhone, it shows up on my computer.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. I got to learn how to make decks. But that's
and that comes with time.
Yeah.
You got to ease into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know you just don't.
And as a new player, all right, let me tell you how I started when I first got onto Arena. I had no cards or anything. And what I done, I seen a deck that I liked that another content creator was running. So I net deck that, which is you take their deck and you play it as your deck.
Oh, wow.
And so I net deck, and instead of making my own decks, I used their decks. And I kept playing their decks until I was able to make my own decks.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting.
All right.
So, yeah,
that sounds like a good idea, too.
You have to show me more about that.
Mm.
Yeah. I'd watch your ability.
I got a deck right now. Has no mythics and no rares in it. It's all commons and uncommons. And it's actually a pretty good deck, and it's a mono black deck.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm thinking about taking that deck idea I had that I shared with you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about nuking the rares out of that I don't have and changing them for uncommons because I got all the cards. So I can play that deck in standard and build it up.
Nice.
I'm thinking about doing that whenever I get the chance to do it. But TCG, dude, I'm throwing you on the spot here.
Yeah, what's up, my guy?
So one thing I'm introducing to the shows, because we're at the end of the show before we go on the shield segment, I like to add, like right now until I found like a particular way to get it down is I'm asking people what song are they listening to today or have listened to that's been on their mind that they think people should listen to in the chat.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking about music quite at this moment.
I told you I was turning you on the spot.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna say Every Day I'm Shuffling from LMFAO.
Every day I'm shuffling, dun, 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 dun. And it's literally LFMAO, like laughing my ass off.
Did anybody listen to that song I recommended yesterday?
Oh, I know Darc did. I
didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, when you get a chance, it's a cool song. I mean, it's about demons and wizards and magic. And hey, what about a song? I have a couple other songs that have that are on that theme of wizards and from a different group. Because back in the 80s, 70s, magic and wizard was kind of a topic for songs.
Right.
Not the pop songs that you heard, top 40 stuff. None of that crap.
I think I'm gonna make a new sound effect for my stream deck that's today.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
that's fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, excuse me, but achoo.
Hey everybody. Hey, I plan on doing another stream this afternoon if nothing pops up that I have to do. If it does, I'll still stream, but it'll just be a little later than 2:00. And I plan on trying to, come up with stuff to make my channel also more interesting and more fun for for me and for y'all. But for y'all mostly, because y'all are the most important people.
Boo boo. Look at that.
Look at that.
And also, if there's a command on my channel, exclamation MTG, and as you put that in there, it's going to ask you about Commander. Because I am doing Commander. I'm still trying to figure out the best day to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do that, then we can talk about Commander, and maybe we can be able to put a game together.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
And
That'd be nice.
also, I'm at 308 subs now.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
And once I get to 400 subs, that's going to trigger the giveaway.
Ooh. Woo, woo.
Ooh.
And there might
give it away.
And between 400 or 500 might be a surprise giveaway. You just never know. All you gotta do is comment on the videos, and chatting in the videos don't count. But so just leave a comment on the videos and everything. And that's really all I got to chill right now.
All right.
That's right. Giving away the Ford Pinto. Woohoo!
Look at that. And now, boom. TCG dude, chill yourself out. Talk about that video you're going to be doing today.
Oh, goodness. Well, hello, everybody. I'm TCG Dude, and I like to play Magic the Gathering. If you like to play Magic the Gathering, you can hit me up on social medias across the web, mainly Twitter and, of course, Discord, at TCG Dude. So, yeah, man, just hit me up if you're trying to, jam some Magic, test out some decks, even talk shop on video games or, social stuff going on. It's not just Magic that I'm into. So, yeah.
Woo-woo.
Woo-woo. Hello, everybody. I'm Could You Dude, and I have nothing for you. So, I'm going to have something for you, but right now I'm just enjoying the show and learning from the masters. So, thanks for having me on your show, and hello, everybody on the chat.
Oh, yeah. Boom. Look, it's Super Fast Tortoise. Super Fast Tortoise. The tortoise is not so super today because today we're going to be spending family time doing some decorating outside for Christmas. I'm not going to be streaming any more today, but I want to thank you for showing up today and giving us your love, your time, your appreciation to be here because we appreciate you 100%. And we're going to have a great time enjoying time. Check out Hillbilly and TCG Dude's channel. They do great content. They're amazing people. Today was a very chillax show. You're a chillax person. We like you. We love you. And with that, we want to say goodbye to you. Boo-boo.
Woo.
Peace out.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron. Cybertron shall remain as you leave it.
Climb! False!